think I got it to work this time. Oh, you can hear me. I just need to wait for the live feed to come through. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, excellent. How's everybody doing? Just trying to get everything in order here. All right, guys. What I'm going to be showing you this time is how I'm going to be filming a UDI video. I know a lot of people have been inquiring on how I do it and everything, so I'm going to do a demo, show you some tips and tricks, and what have you to show how it's done. Looks like I got a few viewers. Oh, he took a bullet. Don't know what that means. I am live now. Yay. Okay, so what I plan to do for this little video is I'm going to be driving around like the outskirts of town, like kind of in a loop, all the other roads. So the first thing I got to do is make sure that the road itself looks good, because if I got like brown boxes or undeveloped zones or whatever, it's going to mess up a lot of stuff that I do. The video is actually pretty smooth. That's good to hear. I basically custom built my computer to run SimCity 4, so it better run smooth in order for me to get my money's worth. So anyways, coming here, as you can see, the first part of my video here is kind of prop-poxed. I suffer from a form of prop-pox in this city. Easiest thing to do is just to redrag, and it pretty much fixes itself. To replace the traffic lights, you just have to replot the intersections. So you just got to find what you want. And that's what I want. Traffic lights are right back. So I'm just going to be surveying the outskirts of town. Make sure everything is working. Oh, looks like I got to redo this too. There's traffic lights. I have to just redrag this part. Oh wow, it really doesn't like me here. No traffic lights either. Oh, and now my Windows wants to restart. Remind me in 4 hours. I'll get to it. So just going through here, making sure it's all good. Traffic lights there, there. The video I know doesn't look as smooth when I'm scrolling, but I'm going to be doing a lot of scrolling right now. There's no traffic light on this one. It's just something I gotta be pretty finicky with. See, I don't understand why there's traffic lights on some and some just don't want it. Just give it a little bit of a redrag. Get the lights back. I gotta redo these traffic lights. Just normally the outskirts of my city will get prop-poxed a lot more often than other parts. I don't really know why. I don't know if there's much of an explanation to that, but it's just something that seems to happen. Just kind of plop those there. I'm going to be making a right turn. LOL ads. Yeah, if you want to support me, you know, advertising is key, especially if I, you know, do this in a professional manner. Yes, prop-pox sucks. Yeah, there are professionals who play on Twitch TV for a living. I'm not anywhere near that, but who knows with the new SimCity coming out? if I streamed 8 hours a day, could I make a living off it? I don't know. I'm just taking a look here. I'm going to be coming up this real highway. I was tinkering with this area not too long ago. Kind of have it move over a little bit to make a smooth curve, because before it was just a regular old curve. This area doesn't really get messed up too often because it's in a pretty remote area of town, which is pretty hilly. I was just working on this area earlier on today. It's kind of an intersection hybrid with like interchange ramps and stuff. So like there's one here and one here, and I was working mostly on this part here. So I have like a right turn lane and stuff. I did zone this, but I don't think I want a building after all that. So we'll just fix that up. I'd like to put a couple open grass areas on the edge of a road, just so if I have any trees or anything, it doesn't. It has no grass. It doesn't block the view of the road itself, because that's what I put in all the work for. So just a little something like that. 5 viewers at this time of night. You guys are awesome. I don't know if you're just following me or tuning in from something else. Anyways, this is kind of the new real highway that I was just building. It's going to be shown in the tour. It's got a couple new signage parts and what have you. When I do the UDI video, I'll be showing this. It's going to wrap up and around and come into town. This actually looks pretty good. I'm glad that there's no prop box here. There's a few missing stuff here, but whatever. Actually, this is pretty bad. I'm missing the sign, and this is actually all sound walls. Goes all the way down here, so kind of sucks. So I'm without that. But I just really want to make sure that the part I'm looking at is fully decorated. Just put something like that there. Yeah, this is all just drag and the props come right back. This is all like supposed to be forested and stuff. I wonder if I just click it with forest. Oh, there we go. That makes it look like a couple hundred times better. And then redrag. Probably do the same thing right here with that sign. Oops. Sometimes plopping signs hate me. That worked right there. Coming across the river. No traffic light. Since I'm here, I may as well just throw one in. There we go. Prop box. Whatever. It's actually a lot worse than what I thought. I just want to make sure that the roads I'm driving on are pretty decorated. Hello, lunch meat number 12. How you doing? I think I'm going to be turning onto this road, so just give it a little bit of an overlook to make sure it's all good. Ooh, this is missing a lot of props. This is an easy one to replop, though. It's just a hospital. I find it in the hospitals tab. And that's not the one. That's it. Easy fix. It's just the little things, the little details. This was all prop boxed at one point. I was able to fix it right back up. So I'm just going to be driving down this road, coming through the central part of town. And this looks okay. Maybe just throw in some trees. Everybody likes some trees. Going to be curving around a bit. No stoplight there. I'll just throw it back in. And this is Propbox 101 right here. That'll fix it right there. A little bit of abandonment, but you know, grit happens. Super excited you're streaming. Yes, I do stream from time to time. Plugin size. I have 3.5 gigabytes of plugins. I think it's 3.51 if you want to be very exact. So I'm just going to be coming around here. Here I got a little bit of RHW3 action. Just getting through the hills. There's a big hill between the towns. I don't want to zoom out. If I zoom out, it might cause a crashing issue. So let's not zoom out. So I think that's pretty good for a overview. There's actually a station here, but it's not showing. I don't want to destroy the ground light rail and avenue thing. Just the station doesn't appear. If you go further down, like there's a station here, but that's just Propbox for you. But I think I'm relatively satisfied, so I'll just give the game a save and load up my recording stuff. Make sure it's working. SimCity's not frozen, it's just saving. It just freezes the screen a bit. I can't even minimize this or do anything else while it happens. And then I'm going to do my little UDI recording, maybe show some tips and tricks as well. So I got that little number on the bar. I don't know if you can see it on the stream. Yeah, you can see it there. So that's basically tells me how many frames I get per second. I lock it at 30, so it can't go above 30 frames per second because a couple reasons. Number one, YouTube doesn't show anything beyond 30 frames per second. And in addition, I normally speed up my footage, so it doesn't really matter because when you speed it up, the frames per second increase anyway. So that just gives a smoother overall look. If I zoom in a bit, it's going up. I can get up into 120 if I'm looking at a blank area. So we'll start up the little UDI thing. I like using the policeman because it's not too fast and it can take a good beating. And I also have like a custom skin on it. This is pretty far away though. I think I have one closer. I just plopped a police station right here. So I'll just wait for a couple to generate. If you want to cheat, you can just demolish and replop, and then there's like a medley of vans and cars all around it, and you can just hit select, and there you go. So there's your first little hint on selecting the UDI vehicle that you want. I minimize my little browsers here, so it just says free drive, and the center, that part is gone to the speed, whatever. And I'm just going to move over to where I want to start. I'm going to start in the little corner of the city, so it's not too far away. I'm not recording on the Fraps application right now, but after I'm done recording, I usually use a program called Sony Vegas to render it, add music or other effects. I'm pretty minimal on effects. I'm just that kind of person. And just to give you a more raw look, because this is a video game, this isn't a movie or what have you. It's just a regular video game, and I just want to show you, you know, my city and driving through the city, and that's basically what I've been doing for the past 4 years almost. Coming up on 5. I think my YouTube account's 4 years. Crazy how long I've been on it. So just coming up. I guess there's no traffic lights here either, but not really much I can do about it. Anyways, I'm going to start recording. I do not record audio, so I can talk throughout the whole thing. So I'm just going to be traveling down this road and recording. As you can see, the little bar turned to, the little number sign turned to red, just showing that I'm recording, and I'm getting about 20 frames a second. Actually, the frames per second is pretty low. I think it's because I'm running Twitch and the recorder at the same time. So we'll see how this looks post-production. If it's too, what's the word I'm looking for? If it's too bumpy or if it's not smooth. If it's not smooth, I will definitely re-record. But until then, we'll just go through it. It's kind of recovering a bit. I normally like anywhere between 25 and 30. But if I'm speeding up footage, if it's below 20, it's okay. Although preferred not. 20 to 30 is probably best. Anyways, I gotta watch my driving here. I'm just dying, so I'm not going to be able to do that city drive. I was kind of daydreaming. So I'm just going to stop the recording and try again. So just threw the police van that wasn't in the area. Well, I got some boxes here. So we'll just go back. Again, a little trick of repopping the police station. And hopefully we'll make this attempt the one that counts. I'll be more attentive in my driving so I don't crash into cars and whatever. Another advantage of the police van, sirens. They can just kind of go over the place. Now, if you do the cheap bar and you don't do anything and you press enter, sirens go on, you can press enter to turn them off, and now you're cruising at maximum speed without holding it down any buttons or anything. But you have to be moving while you're entering the cheap bar. So again, press W to go fast, and then Control X, and then enter, and you'll be moving at full speed without pressing that W button the whole time. It's a good little trick that I use, if my finger gets tired or whatever. So I don't want to make this stream, me continually going into that area. So let's hope that this one is the one that counts. Let's also hope that the frames per second gets a little bit higher. I like it at 30 or as close to 30 as possible. Oh yeah, I should have fixed these traffic light things. Whatever. Here we go. Recording now. I was in the left turn lane there for some reason. UDI can be crazy like that. But anyways, I'll be focusing on the road now. Frames per second is pretty low. Is it just because I'm on this stretch? Like, it was better earlier. Down the hill. Okay, now I just got to make sure I don't get hit by cars. I had to widen this road to 6 lanes because Sims are stupid and will only take the road at stupid car. No, what the? Oh, what a waste. That's the problem with the network widening mod. You can't be in that lane or else you kind of swerve over. So I'm just going to be a bit of a cheater here because I don't want to drive all the way back. I'm going to plop one of those big police stations somewhere. Or even just a regular one. Just override something. See, I already tried once with this thing. So we'll just plop that here. Normally the police van generates. Yep, there it is. So we're really close to the spawn point. I got to be in the static curve, move around, and come back. Third time's a charm, right? Let's hope so. Sometimes we'll be doing several recordings. It's not just a drive-through, it'll be a UDI recording. Alright, I think I'm in the position where I want to stream. I am streaming. Record. So here we go. Again, Control X while you're moving, and then hit Enter, turn off the sirens, and now I'm going at full speed without pressing any buttons or anything. That was kind of a close call. And you won't see the cursor in the video either. I have cursors turned off. A police car just spawned out of nowhere. There's no chance I would ever miss it. It just spawns in the middle of the road. But yeah, Sims are stupid. They come to the edge of the city and use this road, so it was like a 2-lane road and it was overcrowded. So I widened it to a 4-lane road. That got overcrowded, so what do? Widen it to 6 lanes, and as you can see, it's still pretty busy on the south side of the road. Uh-oh. Oh. At least my icon's still green. Can I beat this car? Right. I think I just dodged that guy. I don't like to use my sirens in an actual video. I want it to be more realistic. And yes, I cause a lot of mayhem on the streets. That was close. I got to make sure I'm healthy because it's going to be a pretty long drive. Of course, I'll be speeding it up in post-production. So again, Control X and Enter. Ah, taxi came out of nowhere. I'm now moderately healthy. That's what the yellow means if you haven't done UDI in a while. Green is good, yellow means you're okay, I guess, and red means you're about to blow up. So I just need to watch myself here. If you just nudge cars, it doesn't really take too much away from you. I'll be turning left here by the airport. Oh, crazy intersection here. Going through the roundabout. All right, this is the furthest we've got. I'm still relatively healthy. And then I hit something else. Ain't that the truth? As soon as you think you're okay, something like that happens. It's going to be for YouTube? Yes, of course. I'll probably put this up on YouTube, the stream, and then the fully rendered video later on in the month. So now we're going up into the hills. Traffic volumes have dropped, of course. Hopefully I have enough health left to make it through the rest of the drive without crashing into too much. Ugh, stupid truck. It's alright, I'm okay now. So this is the new bypass that I built. Kind of descends to the hills, kind of cuts through it pretty sharply. I might fix that later, but did want to film it. So it's pretty unused right now, but it is as I said, a brand new road. If I run the simulation, I'm sure Sims will be using it. And then this is the lower rail highway right here, and it kind of goes downhill, whereas the one I just built goes uphill. So now we're just going through the city. Got to be really careful. Oh shit! I hit a car. I normally don't swear, but when stuff like that happens, I'm just like, ah. Oh. Sometimes I can't help it. If I do like a lot of swearing, I think you need to make the stream 18 plus. You have to like click a disclaimer saying that there'll be profanity and everything. My other little health thing now says I'm orange, which means I gotta be careful that I don't hit too much more crap. This road I recently widened as well to a 6-lane arterial within the space that I had. Switch lanes here. Don't worry, I don't drive like this in real life. Crap, I'm now at red. I really gotta watch it. And with all the buildings, right? Cars can just spawn out of nowhere by the buildings and just creep up at me. So I just need to be really cautious now. Sometimes I'll do, a dozen or more takes. Like that car just goes places that you don't really think. So you gotta be really mindful. I think I'm coming up to the road I need to turn on. Yep, here it is. Make sure I don't get clipped by any of these cars. And I just hit that car. So now any hit and I might die. I hope I can make the full circuit before that happens. I wish there was like a UDI invincibility thing, but it can make your vehicle stronger. What's this truck doing? Are you turning? Oh, you are turning from the outside lane. Gotta be mindful of that stuff, especially when you're very low on health. And then cars will just appear and disappear wherever they want. I gotta cross this 5-lane road. This is just, it's risky. I just don't want to be, super timid in the video. But I've got to the point where I need to be, or else I'll die. But I've almost completed the full circuit. So let's hope I don't screw up anymore. Oh, I just hit another car. I was very lucky I didn't blow up there. All right. 2 police cars. I can't pass them or run into them at this point. As much as I want to, because they're so damn slow. Okay, almost, I'm on the home stretch now. Not a fan of the hump bridge. Well, originally that was a shipping route, so that was the only way to get it high enough for ferries and stuff. So I can definitely fix that. But I agree, it's the by far the steepest thing I have. These buses make really wide turns. I just need to be careful. Oh, almost hit it. Oh! Well, close enough. I think I'll make that a video. And just hit stop the recording. I don't know if I can do much better than that. But basically, I just missed showing this part coming back around and up here. So really, not much more. I'm still satisfied with what I did. I don't think I can do it any better. I did a couple practice runs before I streamed, and I never got nearly as far. I think I blew up at least before the freeway here. I like blew up somewhere around here. But anyways, that's what I wanted to do. I got the recording set in stone on my hard drive. So with that, I can render it, add a song, speed it up, slow it down, add effects, whatever else I want to do. And yeah. Yes, I know it was you. You can't hear anything you send to me. If you want to try and beat me, it's not going to work. So I'm basically going to call it there for the stream because I did exactly what I wanted to do. I'll answer some questions here. Yeah, I'll replace that hump bridge. In fact, I can do it right now if it'll let me. Yeah, this is just the slope is very steep. I used to have a shipping port over here. It's kind of destroyed now because this whole area used to be industrial, and now it isn't. So I can probably get rid of these two hump bridges. Just replace it with a standard bridge. Let's see what kind of height. See, I like the two supports. I can probably slope that to make it look good. See, the two supports look better than the one. So let's just fix that. Then, of course, give it a nice slope. Oh, and my game crashed. Well, that's fantastic. Now you're looking at my desktop. Woohoo! And here's a little something. This is the Twitch stream, what I'm looking at. I have like 900 desktop backgrounds. They change every few minutes, so that's the battle star there. I got all kinds of stuff. So I'll just read your comments. Yes, crashed the desktop. It was a fail. So the hump bridge, as I said, I was going to try and fix that. What will you title the video? I probably will be like SimCity 4, like Orbit, because I'm kind of orbiting around the city, or Edge or something. I think I already did an Edge showing that new road. Do trees grow if you plant them in mayor mode? Yeah, I think they do. If you plant them in mayor mode, I think some of the trees grow, but others are pretty static. Like it just depends if it's a prop or a plop. Props grow, plops don't, I think. Just looking at, I have another chat thing open here. I won't show it that much just for privacy reasons. But it's basically with the folks at Centropolis on the chat server. Did anybody hear chat noise in Hell's video? No, you won't be able to hear what I'm doing. I don't have it set up that way. So you can send me a whisper or anything, and it won't apply. Plop trees are seasonal, aren't they? Well, it depends if you have the seasonal tree mod installed. Some do, some don't. Some drop their leaves. Palm trees, of course, things like that don't. Evergreens don't. In mayor mode, trees equal no grow. Depends if you plop them. Yes, the car just explodes when I have an accident. Of course, every car that crashes, it catches on fire and then vanishes after 5 seconds. Chrome ruined everything for you? Well, I'm sorry about that. Any last minute questions? If there are, shout out right now. If not, definitely send me a private message on Twitch or YouTube or Centropolis or SimCity 4 Devotion. I've also got a Facebook group now. I'll throw the link in the comments. If you like me, I've only got a few likes right now, but if I get a certain number of likes, it can qualify for like publishing and advertising and everything. There's the link. What is the meaning of life? You're asking me what the meaning of life is. I've seen that movie. It's pretty funny. I love it when the Monty Python movie. I love it when the fat guy just explodes. And then there's also that thing about the fish. I wonder where that fish did go. The fishy-o, something like that. I don't know. Okay, well, I think I'll call it there because I don't like these streams getting super duper long. I'm probably boring you anyway. So take care, guys, and look for this stream on YouTube, and then I'll have the rendered video on YouTube as well. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, like me on Facebook. I think I've got like a Tumblr too, but I don't really use it right now. I'm basically all over the web now. There's no avoiding the hell Jackie, for better or for worse. Anyways, I'll